In Mexico, a little more than half a century ago, in the 1940s, the central concern of politicians and social science was a lack of population in the national territory. Actions aimed at increasing the number of inhabitants were permitted. Mexico was considered to be an underpopulated country, where population growth was an essential requirement for social and economic development. In 1935, it had already been pointed out that the war in Texas and the loss of a half Mexico territory are a demonstration of how costly it had not been to have a demographic policy. The small number of social science demonstrate a variety of interests, such as those saving knowledge of the number and characteristics of the indigenous people who reside in the country, with the purpose of setting their integration into Mexican society. And on the other those that were oriented to estimate the levels of fear in the Republic and to study the fertility in their relation to the urbanization process. This approach is manifested in the promulgation of the General Population Law of 1947. During the 1960s, a polarization of position began to be perceived regarding the convenience or not of higher population growth. At the beginning of the decade, there was to need to promote the rate demographic growth, an approach that was later discussed. The existence of an underpopulation problem was to begin questioned, and the possibility of establishing programs aimed at regulating population growth was beginning to be considered. In this period, there was important boom in demographic research. The Institute of Social Research of National Autonomous University of Mexico conducts important demographic studies, focused on the analysis of the components of population growth. The Center for Demographic and Urban Development Studies, the place where population studies are located in El Colegio de México, began its activities in 1964.